What is up, YouTube? I am back with another review, or TeaSpotlight actually. Today it's going to be Green Pekoe by Adagio Teas. This is a sample tin. Back when Adagio used to do actual tins, now they've kind of gone back to this, or they've moved on to this. They have little pouches of kind of like plasticky stuff. But I definitely prefer the 10s because, look at them. First of all, they're smaller. Second of all, you get more tea. Not necessarily in the samples, but you've seen the tins that I have on my other tea spotlights, and the bags they're just kind of cumbersome, and I'm sure they're cheaper to make. Plus they hold less, and that's good if you're on more of a budget, sort of like I am. But when I get tea, I want to get about 4 or 5 ounces, especially if I really like it, as you know, instead of 3 ounces. Because if I really want to get a lot, I have to buy 6 ounces of it, and that's too much, and it's more expensive. But anyway, I'm sure you don't really care about that. You just want to see the tea spotlight. So today it's Green Pekoe by Adagio Teas. I really don't want to take this out of the sample tin, mainly because it's really hard to get back in. I'll try to shine the light on it as best as possible. Don't know if you can see it, but the leaves are pretty twisted. I'll take a couple out. It's not many. Okay, so the leaves are pretty twisted. They kind of have a white tint to them, green obviously, and they have stems. Looks pretty good. I've got it in my tea strainer already, and I've also got my utility pitcher from Adagio. Once again, I'm not really trying to plug Adagio. I just happen to find that they have high quality products, and I just kind of keep going back to them. So I don't really own a lot of green tea aside from samples. Mainly this is because it tends to be more expensive, sort of like oolong that's really bright. And not the expensive stuff, but it's kind of expensive, like oolong, because it's from another part of the world, shipping and all that stuff and whatnot. And I don't want to buy. It's not that I have anything against lesser tea. It's just I don't want to. If I can drink something that I like quite a bit, I'm not gonna want to drink. I don't really want to. I don't want to settle for less, I guess I just sort of gotten to the point to where I'm not really a tea snob or anything, but I just, why settle for less, So, kind of been shopping around at other websites for green tea, mainly websites in China. Found a place called teespring.com. It actually seems to be pretty cool. Oh wow, I just poured all that and you didn't get to see any of it. Here it is. Obviously it is nowhere near ready yet. Get stuff I spilled. So, while I wait for this, really can't talk about the tea yet, because it's not ready. It smells like green tea, kind of a vegetable smell. So I'm kind of tired. It's because exams are this week. Not that I have been studying a lot, because I've got to exempt most of them. It's just, Monday and Tuesday of this week are just kind of blow-off days, review days. And my AP classes, the teachers realized that we were going to exempt their exams, so they gave us these practice exams, because at the end of the year, if you want to get credit for them in college and whatnot, you have to take this exam and to pass it. So that's what the teachers have been doing, and taking 3 of those was not fun. So, alright, it looks about ready. Anyway, sorry, just kind of talking about stuff while the tea is ready. The only thing I don't like about this is that you have to pour more, and it takes longer to brew than the black and white cup that I have in my other videos. But this is definitely easier to see. I really don't want to try and pour the other cup. into this cup because that'll just make a huge mess. So anyway, this is green Pekoe. Let's see. Just see it. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it is kind of looks like a white tea. But I made it last night, and this is what it looks like if you do it right. I steeped it for too long in my Guy one last night, and it was pretty yellow, and it tastes kind of burnt. It definitely looks like a white tea if you do it right. So it's a very nice flavor. It's kind of a lighter green. Like I said, it's almost a white tea. This is not very oxidized at all, but it's very nice. Tastes very vegetable-y, but in a good way. You know, it's not like you're drinking broccoli or anything. It's just kind of, it doesn't really taste or smell like any vegetable in particular. It just tastes and smells pretty good. This is very clean, crisp tea, which is what I'm into. So it's nothing nothing crazy. It's definitely a very safe tea. So I like to say, it's definitely not a risky tea in terms of, you know, if you buy a large quantity without trying it, or you know, you're gonna give it to someone who doesn't drink tea, sort of like Pu'er. You know, Pu'er tea, it's kind of risky, just because it's definitely an acquired taste. They call it the coffee drinker's tea because it's really strong and woodsy. I personally love coffee, so naturally I love Pu'er, but my mom doesn't drink a whole lot of tea, and I gave her some and she wasn't a huge fan. So, but if you're going to be giving someone who doesn't normally drink loose leaf tea a green tea, let's see, green Pekoe by Adagio Teas is a very good way to go. I'll throw up a link where you can buy it. If my memory serves me correctly, it's not terribly expensive, so that's a good thing. But it's definitely a very good, clean, kind of vegetable taste. So overall, very enjoyable. Like I said, I don't really drink a whole lot of green tea. So, you know, I'm more of an oolong kind of person. I do enjoy green tea, and for green tea, this is very good. It's not that I have anything against green tea, it's just, I just kind of have a whole lot of oolong, so I drink that instead of green tea. I'm definitely kind of getting to the point to where my mom gets mad at me when I buy more tea, because, like, if this is the bottom shelf, it's definitely bigger than this, the bottom shelf of the pantry. There we go. My tea takes up about this much of the bottom part of the pantry, so yeah. My mom gets really pissed when I buy more. So I just don't have a whole lot of green tea, but for tea in general, it's very good. I'd give it about a 7, just because, you know, I like my oolongs, which are a little more flavorful, but this is definitely very good. You know, if you like green tea at all, or you're not sure what to try, green Pekoe is definitely a very good choice. So thanks for watching.